Welcome back to Film Time. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also leave a like on the video. Season 7's Tiffany started her weight loss journey at 672 pounds, and despite losing 26 pounds until the second appointment with Dr. Now, she wasn't anywhere close to reaching her goal of 80 pounds. She claimed that she had stuck to the diet for the most part, saying that she had at least tried to stay within the calories, even when she cheated. But Dr. Now wasn't buying any of that. He told her that she would have lost at least 100 pounds if that were true, and her weight loss didn't get any better after that either. Despite suffering a gallbladder attack for the upteenth time a few weeks later, Tiffany kept making excuses and claiming she was trying. It wasn't until Dr. Now made it pretty clear that she was running out of time and needed to change her life. Now that Tiffany finally put her money where her mouth is, by the next appointment she had lost 72 pounds and was approved for weight loss surgery. At first, it seemed like 40-year-old Bethany was ready to face reality, as she did realize that she had a problem because she just couldn't stop overeating. She admitted that food was her happy place and that she would even trade food for sleep if she could. But even though her husband Sheldon and her daughter Isabella were the ones bringing her food throughout the day, Bethany denied that they were enabling her to overeat. During the first weeks of her weight loss journey, Bethany then kept telling the cameras how well she was doing, but when she went back to Dr. Now, it turned out that she had only lost 14 pounds. She claimed that she was sticking to the 1,200 calorie diet and continued to lie about sticking to Dr. Now's plan the entire episode. Despite the results showing otherwise, although Bethany eventually received weight loss surgery, it didn't take long until she started gaining again. 32-year-old Alicia had almost lost hope in her life and felt like eating was the only thing worth living for. She weighed an incredible 622 pounds and had difficulty with everyday tasks such as getting in and out of the car. Like for so many people on the show, her weight problems had started in her childhood, but now she had reached a point where she would only leave the house to get food when boyfriend Tim was at work. One of the most memorable moments of her episode was when, during a consultation with Dr. Now, Alicia and Tim were trying to convince the experienced weight loss surgeon that Alicia wasn't eating that much more than she was supposed to. While they simply said that they were making excuses and not only lying to him but also to themselves, as so often he pointed out that there was no way that Alicia's weight wouldn't have gone down if she stuck to the diet, and that she was still most likely taking in a whopping 6,000 to 8,000 calories a day. Although Season 6's Janine Mueller ultimately became a success story, she was certainly one of Dr. Now's more challenging patients. At the beginning of the episode, the 53-year-old weighed a whopping 678 pounds and was eating junk food pretty much all day, every day. She would constantly argue with Dr. Now and lied to him about her eating habits and exercise. Despite only losing a pound per week instead of a pound per day as he had told her to, one of the most memorable moments of the episode was probably when Janine took her motorized scooter to go to a drive-thru to order a 20-piece chicken nuggets meal. The first task for any patient on Dr. Now's program is to start dieting and lose some weight in order to be approved for weight loss surgery. That means patients should be eating a low-carb, high-protein diet and should consume no more than 1,200 calories per day. For that purpose, the surgeon sometimes sends a nutritionist to his patients to help them get a better idea of what they should eat and what they should avoid. However, Season 5's Erica got pretty upset when the nutritionist came to her house and ended up throwing out a lot of high-carb, high-calorie junk that she found in Erica's fridge. Despite agreeing that having the food in the house would be pretty tempting, Erica was pretty annoyed when the nutritionist took the food out to throw it in the garbage. Feeling that the nutritionist was wasting so much food, Erica sulked, and instead of taking responsibility for cheating on her diet, she said that this has been a waste of time since she could simply reorder all the junk food and there was nothing the nutritionist could do about it. 39-year-old Paula appeared on the show in 2014, about 1 year after her husband had passed away from weight-related complications. His death was certainly a very tragic yet powerful motivation, as he had weighed over 600 pounds, and Paula herself was on her way to that number as well, weighing 542 pounds already. Worried that she could face the same fate as her late husband, the mother of four decided to finally tackle her obesity and even moved her family from Georgia to Houston, Texas, in order to be closer to Dr. Now's office. Paula actually gained another 17 pounds during the stressful time and also faced a lot of other challenges along the way. One of the worst decisions she made was probably when she rewarded herself with a burrito after working out for the first time and finding it harder than expected. However, in early 2015, her weight had dropped down to 269 pounds, and according to Women's World magazine, Paula later achieved amazing results, ultimately losing 400 pounds.